And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long damn time. It's been how long has it been? It's been a few years since I played this, but yeah, to love notes. I've decided since it's spooky season coming up, I've got start recording now with my horror-based games and such. And so back at the beginning plays the dude Jesse, and it's most interesting to see where this route takes me. I'm not sure whose route I'm doing yet. And when it slowly fills my mind, feeling returns, I emerge from blissful unconsciousness. My body throbs in pain with each breath I take. I was finally thrown on fire, dull burns start from my fingers and increasing all the way to my shoulders. I shift slightly on and the pain increased tenfold as my face crossed the ground. A round smell permeates the air, faintly reminiscent of the time when I class went to a glacier cycling set on a field trip in the fifth grade. There's a smile I call how Brad the class bully turned a horrible. I forgot about that. Turned a horrible shade green puke on the taser. I slowly woke up, not on, almost closed it instantly. The ambient daylight sends another wave of nausea through my body. A couple more seconds pass before I can open my eyes one eyelid at a time without any fill. Take notice of my surroundings. It looks like I'm in some kind of abandoned building. Stagnant water lies in the crowd. It's the first time I noticed what this made I'm not sure I could say that. Yeah, sorry about that break, ladies and gentlemen. As I was saying, I'm a popular guy. Get a lot of phone calls, but yeah. Taking a shallow breath, I try to remember how I ended up here. I'm draw a complete blank. Cease the train of thought as I see the small splashes of the skin through the water. Turn my head ever so slowly, I see a nasty looking rat staring at me with great interest. Go away. The rat cocks his head open in his bathtub. Suddenly draws out sharp as teeth look. Skirts the sun darts toward my arm and takes a savage bite. Another wave of pain races through my body as the rat carries back, cringing his food and flesh tidbit. Yeah, because you won't know if it's a rabbit or anything. Shot myself off. I thoughts of 1,000 bad horror movies, victims of failure, and his from rats. For not to risk this bait, I tried to sound scared the rat. So stop in my mouth, feel gentle coolness, and I'm able to pain my stomach and stop in my tongue. Go away! The rat's eyes wide in terror, he tossed back to the shadows. The inviting sun disappears almost as fast as it appeared. With the rat gone, I take a relaxing breath. The dull ache still suffuses my body, at least it isn't as all-consuming before. Hope this ain't picking up the. So I'm on vacation at the shore right now. I'm right nearby a pool. I'm hoping it ain't taking in the music outside. I'm trying to remember who this was. Lovely, done with the place. I had gone separate comments with me out the fuck stands in the wall. Right, yeah, it's not Valerie saying that. Valerie was the first fruit I did. I gave her that voice that sounded like a female version of Hannibal Lecter because she's a vampy. I sit slightly a small male with mohawk in front of me. Spice commented, heavy frown towards his face. Recognized me as something I worked with closely in a couple of years. Son? Well, I guess you didn't kill off all your brain cells. The way you act this now, I don't know if that's a victory or not. I remember everything from last night. It was rather nasty. Rachel had left before some things escalated even worse than they were. Rachel dragged me out here somehow. Oh, she was tougher than touch steroids. Consider the way you acted last night, you knocked me right in a jail cell. What happened? Let's get out of here first. Don't look that looks that rat. As I exit the building, I turn my head to the side and shield my eyes from some bright sunlight. Moving down the street, my skin feels like it's been bitten by ants. Despite the hot sensation, everything else feels fine. Everything okay back there? I raise my head and see someone's about 25 feet in front of me. What happened last night? Everything is a complete blank. Maybe someone spiked my drink. Damn, you don't really remember. You really don't remember, do you? Long story short, the man's no more. Brief flashes of images and sounds carved in my memory. Snippets of music and the taste of alcohol replaced by shots and broken glass. So this come back to you. I start to shake my head, then stops the movement, causes a rolling nausea in my stomach. There was some kind of argument, but I can't really think of anything else. That was him, right? He must have rocked your world to make you forget everything. The body freezes, a simultaneous wave of pain and pleasure pulses through me. I switch slightly, leaning against the wall for support. Shadowy shape flits briefly through my mind, but I'm able to put face to face. I felt a warm hand on my shoulder, bringing me back to the present. Let's get out of here. Now, I'm almost certain, I'm pretty sure I said about this before, but I'm almost certain I've seen this in Roommates, this background. Another game from Winter Wolves, the developers of this. And I do intend to play Roommates at some point down the line. I'm just not sure when. And that I purchased on Humble Bundle to support the Wounded Warrior Project, so I'll put the link to that in the description. Wounded Warrior Project. Previous nuts still blur, some of the tension drains away from my brain in a safe, familiar space. I can't really remember what happened. Could you elaborate on what happened? It started just before we got on stage. My son explains everything I focused on, quiet, hurried thought I committed my awareness. Sounds like a heartbeat. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I said about this before, but I gotta say it out again. Even if I have Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart. And I can't help but wonder if it was a take on that. That's what I speak for his name because he served in the military. He's a fellow son like me! Fellow citizen of the birthplace of mine in single rich states of all time. He didn't live all his life there, but he lived it in here for some of his life, so yeah. Somehow in a seat, I know it sounds nervous, but he's telling the truth. I agree, it was really messed up. None of his day wasn't pretty. Rick ran off complaining like he always does. Went to the enemies of a tall, slightly muscular, dark-haired man raised to my mind. Shoveling brewing for a while in the basement of the guitar, spent more time in the spotlight, saying we were holding back. Ella split so day after saying she was done with all the pointless drama. Face of the man is replaced by a slightly curvy, red-haired woman with an easy smile on her face. There's a marble on the keyboard. The only most cheerful of the band, she started to distance herself and show a group between memories. Needless to say, I don't think she'll come back, which brings us to Rachel. Yeah, she seemed pretty pissed as well. Frown slowly dislodged flavor of my lowest friends. So we add the same to the quick pile. I don't know, maybe take this. A few slow seconds passed before I decided to shake my own phone, tapping on the screen. I still do. Voice message waiting for me. Press the first message and created by Decom voice. Recognize this. Going to go to the best camp for you. Mr. Moore, I hope this message finds you in a better space than the last time I stopped. Please come to me at your convenience. I hope we can come to an amicable understanding in spite of your breach of contract. That's the second message I hear, so I almost too quiet voice come out.
Hey, this is Glenda. I hope you're doing alright. But my Richard said I don't believe you did that thing with me. I'm sorry for leaving my man. I'm sending this message to you. I'm just sending a friend to pick up my son. So two things get better.
About that time, I know some fish like his conversation. Thanks for letting me know, Sabrina. We'll be there soon, I promise. Now, I prefer not to have another my conversation. What's up? That was Sabrina. She was in the nearby music store. Was there someone upon the instrument? There's sometime last night. I don't think I'd do this, but if I did, well, I can't discount the possibility, but I don't think so. I mean, look where I found you. So, dead end walker said, so anything pulling you? But seeing something not spare on my end, someone's got all through kill stuff for her. Guess she's a little weird about seeing us. Breaking up's hard to do, even with friends. Speaking of which, did Rachel... Yeah, it's a song from I think the 60s, breaking up is hard to do. I would sing it, but I'm like, get like a copy of a second once I can. Not a simple word. That was the other voice I heard. That was the barn. Looks like there's another person made of us. So where you going to first? Let's see here. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, oops. Here we go back. I think that if I remember correctly, all of these get done. It's just that, yeah. This was, I know this was from Roommates. This was, Professor Task's private island. Slowly there feels my nostrils and cross seagulls fill the air. As I exit my own vehicle, stand reminiscent of silver being grabbed by a chainsaw and sauce fires. I'm on a beach house owned by one of my village friends. We serve various things here. What can I say? It's cheaper than the store said. Use the clutch, Coffee face and truck drives down the street and watches the driver's alley. So two people, close friends alley. Believe the woman is Todd while the man is Victor. Don't worry, I can replace him for you. But it isn't 2 months old. The woman and I stopped talking. Said before he's doing it. Can I help you? I was hoping I could get Sally. You wait. What do you want? Wait, I know you. Who is he? He's ZOE. Zoe crossed her arms and tapped her foot on the ground. It's one of the people from her former band. Must be Son. I knew she couldn't stand Richard. Of course, but no skill on Jesse. Still better than Richard. Damn. Man crossed his arms, his biceps slightly bulging with the effort. If he tries to be intimidating, he fails. I swear I can hear the rust blood in some part of me knows I can take the stranger. So if you were going to make someone forget, how would you do it? Smaller as the flies, quickly derailed by the woman's question. Pardon? If you're going to make someone forget something, how would you do it? Oh, jeez. That last one, yeah, I've definitely said that last one. Movies always so someone getting knocked out. Seeing there's no Tringle trouble, I don't think it was you. I gather Audrey doesn't remember anything. Bingo, Victor and I were worried about something happened to her. Victor's arm shot even tighter in the hair's on him stand up. Heavy energy fills the air, one session on the strings to cracks his neck from left to right. This is my friend, I would never do anything to her. For what it's worth, I believe he is telling the truth. Agreed, this is more problematic than Ellie's aversion to seeing him. She's always one step ahead. These just bugged my pay grade. I was only helping out to get his stuff. I didn't realize speakers would be so heavy. Most jobs require two people to do heavy lifting. Thank you for stating the obvious. Something that I won't think about what we need to replace now that I took stuff. Almost everything. His keyboard was gone. That was one of the reasons he was in a hurry to get the rest of his stuff. Wasn't me, my guitar was missing as well. I might have learned what happened to it. Oh, carrying again. We still have a little time to rest. And carrying makes you stronger, like gets you more powerful by lifting stuff. Which he looks like he likes to do, so I don't get why he'd be against it. Scary interested in this MD, some kind of doctor? No, I'm still flat on my brain. However, I do have a strong interest in this. What's the questioning? You blame someone for wanting to protect their friend? I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to protect friends. No. Look for a big blood up or some best over. See, we're gonna need one thing then. So what are you up to now? So I was just to talk, I'll focus on the band. I still need to find speakers and other stuff. I didn't mean to do this, Chuck. I can help you with that stuff. Nice. And if you're amenable, come see me if you wish to plumb your mind. Alright, yeah, it is possible to do all these, yeah. After the music still from home and applies the overhead lights seem even brighter than the outside. You give me a heads up next time and see the stars, not the Max variety. That's because Max's in roommates, he too is a singer in a band. Back out with Flash, he's the lead guitarist in that. Sorry about that. This is something I've just grown used to. Yeah, I played Roommates originally on my Kindle, tablet, and I loved it so much that I decided to purchase it again to record. Slowly until its white fades away, I find myself at a well-stocked music store. His pop tune is in the background. I can see two people engaged in a discussion. First, the tall man with his dark hair and sitting braid. On the other side, carries a soap and muscular woman sporting purple eyelids and black hair. I'll be with you, man. Take your time, Sabrina. Sun was down the aisle with their CDs, occasionally pulling out one on to put back. I started to look at the music posters, mentally checking out the that were in the last couple of years while they're stuck into obscurity. So I fight the boredom, so it's a little wonder why I eavesdrop with the other two people. I think you have good news for my boss? As long as it's good for my expression, I feel like this. Hey, no one died, I can see that win. Keep my head forward, waiting for any possible punchline, nothing comes. I quickly look back to the corner. From the corner of my eye, the expression on her face was quite serious. I'm really sorry about the way I'm Sabrina. No worries, I'm quite taking the poster as a store. I trust you've been keeping a shovel. I swear I'm on the straight and narrow. I gather you're the owner of the instruments? I believe so. Do you have a guitar and violin? It's a good thing you recognize your drum set, Sean. Save me a lot of money in the process. Breathe Dutch band in the stock room, pulls out a guitar and violin, set him on the counter. And so this part my hands through my hands, to the curve is told once more. And Rachel will be glad we found her baby. She must be chewing another word. And yeah, I thought she's just a miracle. He jumps in the back, Sean. Let's see here. Alright, yeah, I can save over that, whatever. Yeah, it's small to the choice one. I'm just honestly I feel. Certainly made this crap a dead bad. If you wish you get something, see us play sometime. If I get an open night, I might take you up on that. Pick up my instrument, caress the side. Even my eyes closed, legs fell over and clear the contour. My hand then rested on the street. I gave it a small plug. Ow! Cry out, pins just feel sharp upon my fingers just on the string. Well, that's why you're supposed to use a pick anyway. It's one of the main reasons in which to use a pick anyway. If you want to understand, I know a little bit about playing the guitar, and Jimi Hendrix himself was a little bit, so to speak his name. He served in the military, the army, I think it was. He used to pick, and he's the undisputed master of the guitar. And if you want to understand, that makes it a lot more versatile and easier to play like all kinds of awesome stuff is using a pick. Strange man approaches me, pulling out a small handkerchief. You alright? I can bend down some for you. It's just mindfulness, remember. Here up to my savior, I hear a small wail emanating from the vestry. In that moment, I sealed the surprise and received, experienced the instrument snub. Despite what just happened, the brain and sunlight like nothing happened. They're engaged in deep conversation about how the instruments were brought in. What's that all about? What's all about? What noise? I didn't hear anything. I was about to say something more. I feel a small tap on the shoulder. Then when the praise looking at my concern on his face. Don't worry, I heard it too. Yes, my instrument shot stuff the dread in me. Yeah, what? Was it trying to eat me? Strange, from my seven drop my head over his face. It's a faint odor to my blood. Something found here. You won't fall, but you're listening to a baby before. Most instruments are human voice. Strange slips aside and plays emotion, and running back home to himself. Something I feel like playing the road before I touch my instruments up his rhythms. Oh, the test thing with test was one of the weakest I ever saw. Test? Yeah, test. You want to know more? They'll give me my number. Send his details over to me. I see his name on my contact list. Then he glances at the town and handles deeply. But I'm damn scared right now. Okay, right, yeah. I briefly scanned the playground, the birds all filling the air, rather quiet air. Saw a couple kids on the tongue, and Jim below the rest place in empty except for the lone moon sitting in the swing, eyes closed and against the chain. Brass muffles my footsteps as I take my steps towards Rachel. I stop while I hear her humming. It takes me a moment to recognize the melody from one of the early songs made abysmal tears from the soul. Not exactly a serious song with dancing. Sanguine grin. I dig that because that's like a double meaning there. Sanguine refers to of the blood as well as meaning like rye. No, but it seems faint given the situation. I mean, the wounds healed by dawn's early morning light. Barrage no and dust waxing night. Never did say what the inspiration behind Louise was. Rachel roused the tail and swing next to his back and moved flat upon for me to sit. I nod my head and slide into the rubbery seat, ignoring a brief burst of pain from the heat accumulating in the rubber. Let's just do more, but yeah. Very pain flares from my right hand as it grips tightly onto the chain lace formed for his forearm. It just broke up. Say no more. She wasn't worth your time. Though it did cheer me up when you offered to break your kneecaps. What are friends for? So I would be here. Then you have a couple go-to places. I'm afraid the ice cream truck isn't open yet. Rachel's left cheek whips upward, though I can tell something's bothering her. I guess I should apologize last night. My stomach's twisted slightly. It raised those sounds before I continue on. When I woke up, someone said the band was broken up. Do you know exactly what happened? Because I certainly don't. Really, that makes no sense. Tell me about it. I have a slight feeling I was mad at you, but I can't tell what it is. That is very odd. Strange no one else remembering what went down. Evidently someone found you and told you something happened. They didn't get very specific. Exactly. Considering how big a deal it was, why no one knows what happened? Maybe someone is running an experiment on us. I mean, the government played around with LSD back in the 50s or 60s. Maybe, maybe not. I've never heard someone people say that, as if there's any other possibilities in existence. Just saying. All I know is that when I woke up, everyone's son was gone. I couldn't find anyone. Well, as you can tell, I'm safe and sound. And how are you, Richard? Got a message from her on my phone. As far as I can tell, she's alright. That's good news. Hoping I can see you later. However, her message also said we should done with the band. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I can't. No, that's just taking back her equipment. That would probably explain my love family I was missing this morning. In fact, everything was gone. I thought someone robbed us. They actually aren't that far off, but that had nothing to do with it. Oh? Yeah, someone got a call from a music store. Looks like someone's trying to pawn our instruments. You think Richard did it? I don't know for sure, but he seems to be the most likely person. What? This isn't like Richard and Hallie were the only ones. Girl Slenders, I know what she means, continues. Look, if I did something wrong, let me know. I mean, let's see here. I guess. Sarge may talk about this stuff. Rachel puts his wrist on my hand on my shoulder. Hey, you're not the only one. My problems aren't your problems. Bothers my best friend that bothers me. If it bothers my best friend, that bothers me. Whatever it is, it's insurmountable. Except for whatever happened to us last night. Back and forth, my speed increases and soon matching Rachel's arc. She gives a slight jerk for her head and I'm grieving. Yeah! She ends with a thump, bend her knee slightly. I'm only half a second behind. Some unexpected pain, however temporary, isn't there. Remember the school tried to forbid kids from doing that? I can't recall Tension or me or Paul. Didn't know how the teacher wanted to stay after class either. I guess we have to see other things too as well. Like reforming the band. Only if you're there. Okay. Way outside the club simply mingled sangry. Its letters deep crimson are feel chilled round down my spine. Less clear memory I have as I had before, but I woke up in the abandoned building a day or two later. Pulled the door handle on to be resistance. I realized it's locked. We're not open till later this afternoon. Set my heel and I see a brown-haired woman standing behind me. She smiles. Seems to be something predatory about her. I was supposed to. Oh, I know you. The boss is a little upset about how things went down. I'm not too pleased myself. I wouldn't know. Here, follow me inside. Woman folds outside the key and unlocks the door just for me to enter. Money-like smell salts my nostrils and as I take a deep breath, I just keep standing. Wouldn't that just make things worse though? After a few seconds pass, I noticed the woman look at me sympathetically. I think the plane crew ran a bit overboard. It's a much stronger thing than this morning and made me feel slightly dizzy. Perhaps someone died here. Maybe a bunch of stray animals decided over here. There's a bunch of animals eating someone who died. This red hair won't come from the back of my crown face. It takes me a moment to match the name to her face. Valerie? So he doesn't exaggerate curse you. There's something about the second seems second nature to her. Valerie then pets the woman who let me in on her shoulder. Why don't you just to know his guest off, Ashley? No problem, it was nice meeting you. Ashley takes off back, and Valerie was a good pusher. Throws a finger on the back side of the seat. Coffee, something to drink while we're waiting? Water I think might burn him, because he's apparently part vampire and some fun out it. There's some pop in, I can go for that. Well, it just says soda there. That's what supposed to be says, I see. Okay. I find the bitter soda from my taste. It almost feels like our teeth are out. I found the cat open a small fridge and I handed him back my beverage. Take a sip, almost followed the position, doing nauseating and sweet, and put the can down with expiration date. So several months from now, I pulls an expensive wooden body brandy from the shelf and then fills a glass. She brings out the tin with red liquid mixed in with brandy and screamed thought to introduce the alcohol this early in the day. There was a faint smell of one of the crow's mouths water. I quit the series of responsibilities drink. Though I can't quite know why, Plumb responded to it, then my stomach rumbles. Seems like someone didn't eat breakfast. Actually, I don't know. There's no reason to press the victory rally. Man steps up from my side, coughing look on his face. Was more computers wearing sunglasses alongside the bar. I was always hospitality, so I guess, brother. Just as certain to the message of hospitality about these eyes turns to look at me. Do you see my message that I wish to discuss Bailey's performance in the name of the lack thereof? I swear to make it right. Felt chills on my spine, just gives me an intense look to his head and a smile. I believe you. Now we just need to decide what we're going to do. Yeah, no need to be mean about it. I'm glad you're giving us a second chance. Not a lot of people would ever. Everyone needs to open their from time to time. As long as you make sure the other one isn't tying the knife behind the back. All desire from you is telling your promises. There's just one problem. I'm already aware of your other issues. Suffice to say, there'll be no time for your repentance. That was something I'd like to know. Did you do anything to us on last performance? Huh? My sister said we appear to have some lapses to what transpired that night. Employees who worked here have similar gaps. That seems to be going around. Just as head grabs back a chair, you can swear they hear it slightly cracking beneath it. That is troubling. That's the bit of understatement. About your security cameras. Unfortunately, they have failed to pronounce functions well. I'm in the talks amongst you all. However, if you have any insights into what happened, feel free to contact my brother or me. Or for anything else either. We have other matters we must attend to, so we must be due to. A few days later. Let me see how that been recording. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's actually going to be the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Keep this from getting too long, so if you do want to do it, please consider subscribing. I'll sit back. Very well.